Welcome. This is take 3 of this video. But hey, I'm Terex, and welcome to another video. If this is your first time here, welcome, and hopefully you hit that subscribe button, because if you like waiting, very long periods of time to watch videos, this is the right channel for you. But let's get right into the video, because it's still the 9th. So yesterday, Nintendo had a direct. We didn't really expect much from it. We didn't know exactly what everybody was just like hyping it up so much. I tried to have my expectations very low for it, because I know every single time I always have high expectations. It never really works out. It never really does, because there's so many games that you want, so many things you want to announce. It's never gonna have all those things announced. Did it have everything that I wanted announced? It had none. I had actually one, which was near the end, and that's what made it an amazing direct. If it wasn't, it would have been like an average direct. Like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. It just had a bunch of third-party support, new details on games, and some release dates for games that we already knew about. So the beginning was 3DS. Not much to talk there. Luigi's Mansion, that's a thing. That was actually threw me for a loop. I thought it was gonna come to the Switch if they ever made one, but they didn't. They put it on the 3DS. I don't know why. I guess because the fan base is there. It's 70 million. Wouldn't want to let it die. And that's another thing. People really wanted the 3DS to die. They're like, come on, let this thing die. The people who said that, you really love the Switch. What if people were like, hey, you know what? There's a Switch too. So why would you want this? Why do you want games for the Switch? Just let the Switch die. Just let it die. Like, you wouldn't want to be hearing that. And I completely understand. I don't really have a 3DS, and I skipped the 3DS generation. But I wouldn't want it to die, because I knew that's gonna make Nintendo money, and they could use that money to help the Switch out. So yeah, yeah, but really not much. It was just like some remakes and some ports. But if you're into 3DS, I guess that's good. It went straight into the Switch. They didn't really put too much time on the 3DS, like maybe like 5 minutes, because they're like, you know what, let's wrap that up real quick, and it was like 25 minutes of the Switch. Technically 30 minutes if you think about it. The first one was Kirby. Kirby was just, what's it called? Dream Friends, I think? I think it was that, right? Yes, new Dream Friends. Join Kirby Star Allies. So basically you get to play as like King Dedede and a bunch of other people who I don't even remember. But you get to play as them. It's new like DLC characters that's going to be coming around March 28th or something like that. Late March. As DLC, and I think it's going to be like more DLC like later on in the year. It's going to be like, hey, new characters here, maybe some new maps and maybe some new game modes or something like that. I really don't know, but you get to play as new characters, so I guess that's like new ways to play, which I guess will make the game technically fresh. And then you have the Harness the Power of Sushi Sprites and the Sushi Striker, the way of the Sushido game? Sushido, yes. Sushido. Didn't really interest me at all, this game. Yeah, you get combos by collecting sushi, and that's how you attack your enemy. I like the art style. The art style is really cool. It's anime style, and I think we should have more games that are anime style on the Nintendo Switch. It fits perfectly, but yeah, that game was not a game for me. And then we went on to Okami HD, which was totally a left field game. I was really shocked by this. I was like, what? Okami? Because there was no like, what's it called? There was like no warning. Like, nobody knew that this game was coming. And what's really funny about this was when it came out, I think it came out like around 8 months ago or something like that. For the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, people were clamoring for a Switch port. Give us a Switch port! Switch. Why isn't it on the Switch? They were tweeting the devs. Why isn't it on the Switch? Bring it to the Switch. And I guess they were like, hey, you know what? You're right. We should bring it to the Switch. And they brought it to the Switch. It's here now. Well, it's not here, but it's going to be coming out in the summer. and people were like, "Ew, it's a port. Gross. Get it out of here." Like, I don't really care for it. And I mean, I never played it, so it's gonna be a game that I'm gonna be interested in. The Okami series is something I remember. Who was it? Battle Stove, as a Twitch streamer. I saw him playing it, and I was like, yeah, I would definitely play that. Next up is Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition game. When is it coming out? It's coming out May 18th. They spent like 2 seconds on that. I thought that was funny. ARMS is getting a tournament, I guess, if you like ARMS. You could play in a tournament, and it's going to be like televised, live streamed and stuff like that, so that's good. Octopath Traveler, which is going to be out July 13th. That's going to be a thing. Really liked Octopath Traveler. I really liked. It looked like the art for it, beautiful, and I can't wait to pick this up. I'm not gonna get it probably day one. I'm probably gonna get it like later on, probably like holiday, because I don't know. It's just there's just other great games. Like, it's a great game, not gonna lie, but there's probably like other great games I want to get. I only have so much money, so I have to use that responsibly. And then there's the Dark Souls Amiibo. That's going to be coming out on May 25th. It's about to praise the sun. I thought that was funny because it's Dark Souls and it's mature and it's a Nintendo IP. I mean, not Nintendo. It's like a Nintendo property, like the Amiibo, and it's going to be on a Nintendo property. Like, hey, yeah, I'm going to put this Dark Souls right next to my cute little Kirby and my cute little Mario. But I ain't gonna get it because I don't really collect amiibos because of pop vinyls. They took over my life and I have no room for anything, like, at all. Who needs drawers full of clothes when you have drawers full of pop vinyls? Yeah. Next up was Captain Toad. It's another port of a Wii U game. I'm not gonna get it, but it's probably a game for somebody. Once again, people were complaining because it's a port of a Wii U game, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, a port of a Wii U game! Like, give us new games. Stop porting over things from the Wii U." And I'm like, Wii U didn't sell that well. This game sold pretty well for the Wii U. It's probably gonna sell even better because it's on the Switch. I could see a game selling 5 units, and I could see a game being released from that console to a new console. And all 5 people are like, "Oh my god, I already played that game. Give us a new game." It's like, seriously, guys. Another game that came out of left field was the Crash Bandicoot. That was rumored to come out, and it just came out of nowhere. I feel like it was like, hey, you know what? Crash Bandicoot. Words is rumored to come to the Switch, and I'm like, that's probably gonna come like 2019. Or like probably be announced in like September or something like that. But it came out like, or was announced like 2 days later, and it's coming out July 10th. So that's crazy. And another game that people are really happy about and really not happy about is Undertale. I never played Undertale. I heard it's a really amazing game. I never played it. Even during the craze, everyone's just like, "Dude, you should play Undertale. You need to play Undertale." That happened with Minecraft. Everyone was telling me to play Minecraft. I never played it until like, I don't know, like 5 years later. But it's going to be coming to the Switch, so probably it's going to have the same effect that Stardew Valley did. I never really played Stardew Valley until it was on the Switch. So I'm probably going to be picking that up. But still, people are really upset that it's coming out, mostly because of the fan base. I don't know. The community, people say it's toxic. I don't know. Just play the game. You don't have to talk about the community. Like, I played so many games where I did not have to, interact with the community at all. Little Nightmares was another game. I saw it back a couple months ago. Little Nightmares looks interesting, but I might pick it up. It didn't really impress me too much. And then South Park. Holy crap, that was announced. For the Nintendo Switch, which was weird because, one, it came to a Nintendo Switch console, or a Nintendo console. It's very mature, Even in the describing it, in the video that they had, it said very offensive. But on top of that, they showcased it, and in a Nintendo Direct saying, hey, this is going to be on our console. On our console. And I think that's because they're trying to branch out and they're trying to show people, like, hey, we're mature. Nintendo could be mature. We could have Kirby, but we could also have South Park, where they talk, about fart jokes and other obscene. That's very. Fart jokes is on the bottom list of the things that like comes out of South Park, but you know what I'm talking about. They also talked about, what else did they talk about? Mario Tennis. 5 minutes of Mario Tennis, talking about all these different types of abilities and swings and specials and ultimates and stuff like that. It's very complex for a tennis game. Just give me simple tennis. And I guess that they tried to make it simple tennis because they have like you can make it simple where it's like none of those new moves or anything are in the game. It's just like swing, swing. Motion controls are back, so I guess that brings even more casual fans. You can do backhands and overhands, and can you do a spike? I don't know. I totally forgot. But yeah, motion controls if you're into that. I think. But yeah, there's like too many. Like I only have one hand. Just bam, boom, boom, boom. That's all I have to do. But it took really 5 minutes. I guess it was just like, I don't know. Like I guess it's because it's a new game, but it was just really weird that they took that long to show you the simplest mechanics for this game. Why? Just why? And then we have Splatoon 2. Had a lot of stuff. Came out 3.0 update, which just basically gives you rank X. It's a new rank. It's above rank S, which is the hardest difficulty. So if you didn't think rank S was hard enough, boom, rank X. Rank S for sucks and rank X for extreme, I guess. I don't really know. But then with that, it came a bunch of gear, hundreds and hundreds of gear that you can get. I guess that's a good update for people who are still clamoring to get new gear. What's the max level? Like 99? Like if in the 99 levels you didn't get that much gear, is it really worth it? You should totally like increase the levels. But also they had a new Octo expansion DLC. It's the first it's $20 first paid DLC that you're gonna have. Everything, the game has been getting free updates, like new maps, new guns, a lot of things, free. So that's good. But this is like, it adds a whole entire campaign, like a new campaign. 80 missions. You can play as an Octoling if you're into that. I think the Octolings have really cool hair, so I might play as an Octoling. But yeah, the only thing I didn't really like about that was like 8 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know. It was like really long because they talked about the 3.0 update. They're like, hey, here's the 3.0 update. Oh wait, there's more. And then they showed this, which was weird. Like the I don't know. They had like some kind of like cinematic for it. And it was really weird because it had some kind of Octoling shaking her hips, but her hips looked like they weren't really attached. Like, it looked like she had something wrong with her. I don't know, and it's just really awkward. There's a creepy old man looking at her while she was walking sexily. It's an Octoling. Why is she walking very sexy? I don't know. Like, you're making me feel really weird about an Octoling. Sounds really weird. But is she an Octoling? I don't know, because it says, like, she wakes up as an Octoling. Is she an Octoling? I don't know. Find out in the next episode of Octo Expansion. But yeah, then they're like, at the end, we're like, oh god, here we go, it's the end. It was like, just hit 30 minutes, and they're like, okay, wrap it up. That's it. But wait, there's more. And I was just like, oh my god, if this is more Splatoon 2, I am going to kill somebody. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't kill somebody. I would create homes for the homeless. Don't want to be demonetized. But yeah, and guess what? There was ink, and there was Inklings and Splatoon 2 characters shooting each other and running all over the place. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like, I don't know, a movie or a TV show or something. I don't know. And then it went dark, and then the Inkling turned around, and boom. There was a Smash Bros. Logo, and I died. And then, in death, I realized I could not play Super Smash Bros. While dead, and that one fact alone brought me back to life. But that's just crazy. That's what everybody's been wanting, was Super Smash Bros. for the Switch. Now, is it a port or is it a brand new game? We don't know. Some people saw that they have the Breath of the Wild Zelda, not the regular Zelda. So is that a new character? Is that a skin? Is he just replacing him in general? I don't know. If that's the case, why didn't they have Super Mario Odyssey Mario? Why didn't they have Mario with Cappy? I don't know. I don't know. But even if it did, like how do you get better than the Wii U version of the Super Smash Brothers? How do you get better than that? Just add some new characters, some new maps, some new, I don't know, new mechanics. Call it a day. I don't know. But at least we'll stop getting the, where's Smash? Where's the Smash? Every single time they'll be like, hey, here's this new game. We worked really hard on it. Yeah. Where's Smash? Where's Smash? Smash or pass? But now we get the where's the release date? When is it coming out? And I wish it was this date so I could play Smash Brothers. It's never gonna end until you put a Smash Brothers game in their hands and they're playing it. It's like having a girlfriend and she just won't shut up because she wants to eat, and then you put food, in her hands and she's eating, and then, or your boyfriend or whoever, friend, family, just anybody with food, they're just complaining, and then they're eating and they're silent. Hopefully that happens. There are some games I saw that really would love to see. I would have loved. They showed. So coming up to the Direct, we had no idea. People were hyping it up, hyping and hyping and hyping. They had all these games, and all these features and stuff that they wanted to be released and have updates on. I had very low expectations coming in, so I didn't really expect anything, and I came out of it okay. It was an alright Direct, but people were like, ugh. This game, my 20 games that I wanted did not get, a release date or announced or had any information on. And that's, I think, because it's so close to E3, I think it was just to get us, up until E3, where enough hype to get us to E3. I think that's what it was. And I think Super Smash Bros. Totally got us to hyped, and E3 is totally going to be Pokemon and Metroid and maybe some new games and stuff like that. There's some stuff that I really wanted to come, or announced in the E3 trailer. One was Fortnite. Fortnite came to mobile, so why didn't it come to the Switch? I don't know. Hopefully Fortnite can come to the Switch. That would be amazing. Another one was Black Ops 4. That just got announced. I thought that would be I thought it would have been perfect if Black Ops 4 was announced at a Nintendo Direct. Like, Call of Duty 2018 coming to in 2018. Did not know how to speak right there. But it would have been great because Call of Duty never really did well on Nintendo systems, except maybe the Wii. Because it's been on the Wii, it's been on the DS, it's been on the Wii U. Didn't really do well. So I feel like COD 2018 is coming, that would show in the light to all Nintendo fans, like, hey, COD is coming, like, just play the game, please. Because if you just, the only people who are going to know that's, coming to Nintendo console is people who play Call of Duty, So it's not really getting any new people. I don't know how you can get new people at this point. But yeah, that was a game that I really wanted to be announced, or have some details saying, hey, yeah, it's coming. But I guess they'll do that whenever, like May 18th or something. Or they do it at E3, or they'll do it maybe like September or something like that. And I always thought they were going to do something about the online. Like, tell us something. Like, tell us some features or something like that. There was a UI update if you play Scribblenauts Showdown. If you select the if you select like the to play the game, it's like a new character select screen. It showed you like, hey, this is where you are in the game, and oh, this character that you have doesn't have any data. Like before, now it just shows like, hey, this is all your characters. But before, it showed you if your character actually played it or not, or if your user played it or not. And no other game has that. So I thought, hey, maybe it was just like a thing that went live before it shouldn't have. So I thought it was going to be announced at this direct, like, hey, guess what? Nintendo Nintendo Switch 5.0 update is coming out. Download it after this direct. You know, I thought it'd be something like that, but it really wasn't, and that was really disappointing. Like, but there's still E3. Hopefully, there's gonna be a new direct coming up very soon. Maybe an indie direct, because it's like just we know indies are coming. Just give it to us. Just we'll deal with it. And once again, hopefully more games like Undertale come, like overwhelmingly positive games that are like from Steam. Just give it to us. We don't really care, okay? Because it's really good for the Switch, because it's bringing very good games to the Switch, not just bringing indie games. Even if you hate them, you can't deny that these games are good, and it's coming to the Switch, which is good for the Switch library. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this Nintendo Direct. Hopefully it comes better next time. Especially, yeah, I think E3. Just wait for E3, and it's gonna blow you away. I just know it. Like the Nintendo Direct, I did not know what to expect. I didn't think it was gonna blow us away, except for Smash Brothers. That was all awesome, but I feel like it could have blew us away so much more. So I'm guaranteeing it that it's gonna be amazing at E3. But anyway, guys, that's it. Do all the normal YouTube stuff, that like in the comment and subscribe and all that jazz that YouTubers have to say after a video, so you could interact with me. I'm gonna put all my social media links in the description. Twitter, so you could have updates. Twitch.tv/HamTerrx, because I would like to be live streaming more. I don't really use this YouTube as much, but whenever I have a chance to make videos, I don't really make videos on every topic, just videos that I find interesting and I would like to have, voice my opinion on. Those are topics that I would like to make videos on. That's why I don't make videos that often. But yeah, so hopefully, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace.